Dia Diva Cara, the Vulture Ash, or SimCity Quig, Mr. Chris Coreline, right? Go Foss. You're very welcome. Today we're going to be exploding most of Hohenburg Shores to make a nice dichotomy with last episode where we did basically nothing. This time it's all action. So strap yourselves in, grab yourselves a food, pull up a demolition truck. So, let's talk plans. I just watched a Beagle Rush XCOM video, so I'm very keen on explaining what I'm about to do. Industrial demand's up. Our city can support more industrial. So what we're going to do is claim this zone as our kind of main industrial. Okay? We are then going to stack horizontally back from here. We're going to be very careful with our measurements and create little tiny blocks that need to be exactly one super block wide. Should help with traffic. We're going to clear out stuff like this, which isn't really essential anymore. We're not going to clear out kind of this, the university. The university obviously stays. I might remodel down here, but I'm not going to cause any real damage. This is already dead, frankly. I don't know why it isn't running. So, pause mode. Let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna leave that. Boom. I'm not gonna leave that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, that's pretty much perfect. This could be tidier, but well, yeah. If we're expanding industrial, I can afford to de-zone this area and be a bit more thoughtful about what we're doing with it. Maybe more residential, another high-rise on the coast. So here is our backlots. This is kind of a infrastructure tile. Which means it's not really worthwhile wrecking this. This is irrelevant. Oh, I can't delete that. I might have to. That'll be expensive. Still 376 mega squillion. Down you go. Down you go. Make that a straight. We have these up for any reason? No, sir. Okay, so. Pointless. All this is foregone conclusion. It's physicsless. If this were a Kerbal Space Program, it would be physicsless. Right. Beholds. Actually, do you know what? Let's maybe extend to this side as well, because I don't like the way this is not a full mega block either. Super block. Don't know what a mega block is. I don't think anyone does. Yeah, this is a dud. This, however, is perfect, so it's going to be quite difficult to. By quite difficult, I mean completely fucking impossible. This is a dud row anyway. Let's be shot of it. Likewise, this. Anything here that I can get rid of? No, I'm not happy with this, but I'm not displeased either. Actually, do you know what might be good? If I can fit the fire station in here. Police, fire station. That's going to be so sweet. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Doubly clicky. Do I not have a large fire station here? What are you doing, Chris? You nutter. Okay, well that was a huge waste of money. Clinic then. And then we can get rid of that entire section. I know you like explosions as much as I do. Clinic. Expanded ward zone, can't do it there, that'll do. 1, 2 ambuli. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know I am terrible at Latin. That means this. And this can go, which means that can also go. Now, how are we diddling? I'm not ruling out having to rescue some money off my other cities to fund my my thirst for blood. Oh, that's cute. It pitches down when you delete, but if you place, it pitches up. Okay, that's irrelevant. I will humour myself at your expense, because that's the kind of guy I am. A lot of this is going to end up zoned the same, but I just want a clean slate here, basically. Right, so what are you doing? Now's our chance to get this right. This is also a broken super block. I wonder, is there anything I can do about that? We run the risk of overdensitying, of over-arcing our density, and I think the reason why these are so broken is because of that. Now, the simple fact is, do I want to delete this and maybe place a park to offset and hope it regenerates, or do I leave it as is, or do I even just place a park in between? Why does anyone care about this right now? God, that's sad. I wish there was slenderer parks. That is not slender. No, that's quite okay. There we go. I'm pretty sure I'll never be able to fit a pond in there. Nope. Right-ho. So we're keeping this block. It's fine. It's fine. It's functional. Now this is a really great spot for a change up, perhaps commercial. Now, do we have a library in this city? We used to over by City Hall before I moved to City Hall. I wonder how I can tell. Education. If I hover over it. No. If it's in the money breakdown. If I go into sorry, cash, not no, it'll come under education, won't it? Give me details. Do I have a library in my city? Don't make me have to eyeball it. Jesus, what is this? The 50s? Not that I have anything against the 50s. Some of my best friends are 50s. That won't fit anyway. Where's my feckin' museum? Why can't I have a museum? Or some other place of learning? Oh wait, that's not even the right spot, is it? This is the right spot, but I think it's still the same story. Oh, okay. So we can build out here and then put a little bit of a park in, I think, maybe? This was the SimCity 2000 thing that it got better. It always told you how many of a certain thing could be placed. And you can see here where we got this wrong. Look, you can see like there's a pixel overlap here. In fact, it's almost impossible to see. It's only visible when you actually over highlight it. So the question is, if I sacrifice this building and tidy up this zone, can I get better function out of it? I think I can. It's a goddamn massacre, ladies and gentlemen. This is a massacre. Take off your pants and wait for further instructions. Oh, don't quit SimCity. Don't be silly. Don't be SimSilly. SimSilly. Right. That's my mayor's house. I might destroy that. We don't have to be 100%. Well, we do kind of. We want to be as close to 100% efficient. But at the end of the day, if I upscale this this zone as far as it can go, I don't think the city's infrastructure can support it. Now, when will my bloodlust end, is a question you ask yourself. So I could extend this down here and make it a bit more seamly. That will destroy that, but my god, my hands are dripping with blood. So what I want to do here is just pull out some... No, I have a funny feeling this isn't going to work. And you know what happens when a thing doesn't work when it's today? That thing gets blowed the F up. Yeah, so we can go all the way back here. Yep. We can go all the way back here. And then we can pull this heavy road. No, it's not gonna. It is not going to hold water. I think the best way to do this will just be to upgrade this to high density. Thus eliminating a junction. Bleep bloop bleep, as I would say if I was a robot. And a similar tactic down here. That is perfect. And now here's the question. Do I want to try and extend the highway down around here? Which I think I probably could get away with, because none of the buildings are actually constructed front-wise here. Yeah, and then I could link up these two main roads and I'd have a second loop. Let's give it a go. Like, what have I got to lose? Oh, whoops. Cancel that. Let's take this out as well. I just want to see if I can get another... I don't think it's going to let me. But the error there is placing through placed buildings, so I'll do that here. I'm going to have to be very careful because I quite like that seafront. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Yep. Right, we know that works. So let's just pull this back because I don't want an intersection that I'm not prepared to sustain. I am going to make this a curve, but as I place it, I'm just going to draw it straight. Oh, did that just blue click on? Oh, that's what we call reclaimed land, ladies and gentlemen. And then we can probably... Oh! I tell you. Sometimes I wonder what true happiness is, and then I nail a curve like that, and I know exactly what true happiness is. Oh god, that was a shopping centre I didn't want to destroy. Oh, mercy, mercy. It has been a bloody episode already. How are we doing with cash? We're down about 100k since this vicious reign of terror began. And we haven't even started on the area I wanted to expand. Okay, well that's not entirely true. The area I wanted to expand itself expanded quite considerably. That's really messy. That's really messy. Okay, I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not. I'm better than that. If you want that kind of obsessive compulsive disorder, may I suggest one of the Bastards videos? Now, other videos I should say. Other videos. We are footloose and fancy free in this establishment. Oh, that's irritating. Okay. No bother. I've killed before, I can kill again. Oh, that was wrong all along. Now, I can't delete this without killing a whole heap of stuff I don't want to kill, but I can scrape this out without causing too much difficulty. And then I can jacks this. That was a little bit circumspect or circumventious. Okay, right. We're getting to first principles here. So let's pull this right the way back. You can't paste without cutting or copying. Well, that's a terrible analogy. Now, it's business time. So we have a perfect block here, which we want to keep. I'm pretty sure that we discovered that this is not a perfect block. It is certainly not. And that means even if we pivot this section, we're going to lose a bit of control on it. So what I suggest we maybe do is, which you might know the words to this song, we're going to fuck it all up. Yes. Yes. This is like the bit in Tron where they pass the ship through the de-reser and everyone's terrified because they're going to die, even though the computer thinks, I imagine everyone is that scared right now. But they should know better if they live in Hohenburg Shores once every year or so. The city centre disappears in an explosion and is replaced with a newer, more beautiful city centre. I like this framework, this double loop. This is going to be very low traffic, but these are going to be huge intersections, and I should treat them with respect and fear. So we have a pretty good double there, and I don't want to go deleting any further back because we've killed enough. So the police station is the last object standing. Now, I am pretty sure that we nailed this one. Or maybe we didn't. Actually, a better way to try is to see if it'll extend. No, it won't. Bajuggery. So that is a single. Oh, this is going to screw this city up for decades, because when you delete that police station, all the crims that were in that doom zone, yeah, they're all out and they're all walking. Sorry, Boutique Street. Sorry, student-friendly zone. I will make everything better in the medium to long term. Probably the long term. Now, let's see what kind of shape we're dealing with between these unassailable roads. So that's a single block. That makes that a super. Space for a road here, and then there will be a suboptimal block behind it. Just from the look of it, I'm pretty sure that's true. Let's put the road down just to check. I imagine that when someone mentioned to you, let's watch a SimCity Let's Play, this is more what you thought might be happening. So that is minimum clearance reached. And there's our problem. We have a perfect super block here, we have a perfect super block here. So really, if anything needs to go, it's this. If anything needs tweaked, it's this road. What are we going to miss if we pull the road? We cannot pull the road any further left because we'll have to delete the clinic that I've just placed, and I draw the goddamn line there. So what are my options? What are my options? I'd really like this to be the super block. I can pivot vertically as well. In fact, I think that was the plan. So now we've set this up. What we really want to do is verify that. Then we want to just basically draw blocks in. Too close to existing intersection. Okay, that's that. Skippered. Scuppered. Kippered. Let's Let that explode, then draw this out to create a 4x4 super block. It's murder on the dance floor, but you better not kill the groove. To quote Mark Twain. Now that leads to a very sharp intersection. Pivoting this is going to be really difficult without pulling this down as well, which would kill the clinic, which I've already said is the line I draw. So a 4x4 super block might not be possible here. What I could do is a... so this should be at block density now. I think this will be at block density. The best way to check that is to get to... what I mean by that is the guides are now going to show me... yeah, your livelihood's just been destroyed, mate. God. So actually that's not at perfect block density, so it's exactly 50% of the way between these two lines, which I am not going to eyeball, seeing as I've already been unable to eyeball the core infrastructure of this entire city. Or I could just, like, suck it up and deal with it. So there's our back lot. I want to see, because here was what I was planning. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking out loud, which is the entire point of this series, really. Just me talking to my empty room, thinking out loud. Thinking out loud with Chris Coreline. Join Chris as he contemplates the failure of his life to mean anything. Now, I kind of like these because they're these little kind of bendy junctions, because they create a little oh, because you're gonna murder all your family. Never mind. Unless I think it's because that these are exactly one super block rather than one super block plus interest, because maybe, you know, Chris will screw up and he'll want to put some stuff in between them. That I can't fit a road there because there's exactly 0 pixels worth of space to put a road. Okay, well, before I go stark raving, flipping mad, let's continue with this draw out. Now this all looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure this is exactly... yeah, look at this box layout here. This is what we wanted to get rid of. And now this is going to be perfect, but this is going to be imperfect. Now what I can do is, because I know they're never going to go up density, is I can put a second road down here just for traffic easing purposes, and then we should have single block heavy industrial, which should be fine. I think I'm okay with that. We're going to want to maybe build a relief road in here. Probably... well, look, that is impossible. That's not happening. So if I put a... don't panic, it's not a 4-way. It just seems that way. Well, that's 2 4-ways technically. Now what I want to do is... okay, that's never happening. Goodbye, sweet prince. I could have done without deleting that industrial zone, actually. So measurement states that this should... oh, so I suppose certain models fit. Okay? Certain models fit. High density industrial is not what's going to happen here. We need then... sorry, I think this is a dilapidated building. Yeah, it's vacant. It will never be occupied. Sneezy. Black. Okay. This is the best place on the internet for people sneezing. Please, no one get off on your sick AMSR fetishes. Okay, that looks pretty good. This, as we agreed, would go to full industrial. Maybe with a break here for some parkland. Do we want to measure it out? Do I want to measure it out? could I really come to you and say that I was truly a man if I did not? That's a super block, so this is what it is. I'm not changing it. Now, if memory serves, I can still get an idea of the wind from here. I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed since last time. It has not, so this industrial zone is exactly where it needs to be. Right. I am happy enough with that. We can build out here. Except it's high wealth, so it's quite difficult to place, because there's not very much that'll fit in these little spaces. Oh, come on. It'll fit there. Oh, pox on all your family. Yeah, do you know what? This place is posh enough without me doing anything like this to it. So what do we want to do behind here then? I think we're going to bring this back to like the boutique zone. I think it's insane to put it there because it's always going to have lower land value. I will place that and that, but no further. I will then build a separate large, not too large. God, look at that! I don't think I've ever used one of those before. Yeah, let's not say that we did. I just don't like the idea of it. Too big. Too big. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? It'll fit there. Why wouldn't it fit here? I don't think it'll fit there even if I pull it out. I don't think there's enough room there for it. Medium skate park? Medium skate park will fit. And then the thing is I can expand on this and get the... Oh, it's only sports that can fit on the back of these... Oh shit, sports. I hate sports so much. Anyway. It's just not optimal. It's just I don't like it. It's well okay. I don't not like it. Boutique. This is all going to remain high wealth. Yeah, even after the cull, this is high wealth. Okay. That's the university main building there, and behind that is not a super block, but will probably do for some more effectively high wealth residential. This is looking really similar to the thing I just spent ages tearing out, isn't it? Don't lie to me. Can you not do a subset there? And then this, I think, is a anatomically correct super block. It is nowhere near. Nowhere near, because that's a block, and then this is a sub block, so that's going to be low density high wealth. This is going to be high density high wealth, all the way down to like there. Let's leave that until this is settled. Not that I really want to do this in 2 batches. Shorefront accommodation for the students. Another dormitory building, I think. Oh! I wonder, can I blag that? I wonder, can I blag it? This road is the most placed and on-placed road in the campaign, I think. I'm forever tearing it up and putting it back down again. Yeah, there we go, you see? That means our university district is pretty complete. It's got a nice shopping frontage. How are we doing for money? 208. I've spent about 200k since I started, and we're in the construction phase. So here's our super block architecture. So this maybe. That's that's gone. Right, so let's expand this and look to see what happens if I put a interlink road here. A bit tighter than that, please, Jacobs. Cool. What's the malfunction there? It's just 2 traffic zones, okay. Bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep. Set the robot to the other robot. Maybe a 3 block here, so let's measure this out. This is going to be super smackdam plasma frag perfect. And you can see now this is where the old road was, I think. Or maybe this was the old kind of park string. If I were a professional Let's Player, I would check tape, which is a word I learned when I went to Let's Player school, which I bugged out of fairly shortly after. So these are now all hyper super blocks, perfectly measured hyper super blocks. Watch as they all go horribly wrong when I actually implement them. So where are we with our zoning and in the wider context of the city? So I can put another sprig of industrial here and then full commercial side, or I can go hard commercial here and here, residential in here, at least to an extent. I like that, and I will like it until it betrays me. Same again. Same again. These roads need to rejoin up, and it's because these are on better block conversations. I think there might be some problems with density here. I can try a bridge and then a squiggle, but then that turns this into a mockery of all things that are good. I may have to break my long-running standard of not having any four-ways.